Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2017 as Chelsea. As you can see by taking a look at the table, if we win today at home to Sunderland, we will retain the Premier League title and we will be champions going into the game at Old Trafford. So, without further ado, let's get doing this. The team: Courtois, Azpilicueta, David Luiz, Zuma, Alonso, Conte, Fabregas, Musonda, Asensio, Hazard and Lewandowski. I don't think I want to make any changes from that team. I will bring Matic in for Fabregas, I suppose. We'll make that change. Disappointing result last time out where a couple of late goals, one relatively late but the 81st minute and the other one, virtually the last kick of the ball. We lost 3-1 at Old Trafford against United in the Champions League semi-final. So that was a massive disappointment. We can overturn it at the bridge, hopefully, but 1-1 would have been a great result there. We were 1 up at half time as well, which really makes it sting. 1-1 would have been a good result. 2-1 would have been acceptable. We were getting, I wouldn't say we were getting pounded, but we were under the cosh a little bit at 1-1 in that game. I decided not to go defensive as Musonda swings it in. David Luiz keeps it in, but it hits the post. I decided not to shut up shop. Eventually we conceded the goal for 2-1. I decided to shut up shop, come away with a 2-1 loss, but in a relatively comfortable position as long as we could do the business at the bridge. And it didn't end up holding, and we conceded a last second goal, and it ended up 3-1, which makes our task a lot harder now to progress in the Champions League. But aside from that, what in the hell are we doing today? Let's go properly attacking. We're failing to break down a poor Sunderland side here. Asensio has actually been relatively poor recently. He was awful against Man United and he's not doing the business here. He's been a star man for us all season as well. Right, let's... Oh, I was going to encourage them to push forward there, but let's see what happens. Conte away, Alonso cushions it to Matic. Great ball actually to Hazard, running the channel. Can he find Lewandowski? Ball in. Lewandowski hits off Pickford and goes in. 1-0. It comes to... I wouldn't say that's a Pickford own goal. That's harsh. But yes, Chelsea do have one hand on the trophy. Maintain this 1-0 victory. And we are Premier League champions once more. Just have to make sure we don't lose the Champions League. Azpilicueta now to Musonda. Conte drills it in, breaks to Musonda. Lovely finish. Let's make a couple of changes now. This game should pretty much be over. Let's rest Hazard. Let's rest. Actually, let's rest Lewandowski as well. We'll bring Willian onto the left hand side. And let's rest. Who can we rest? Who's looking tired? Alonso's looking tired. Let's bring Ake on for him. So 2-0 now. Sunderland did well to hold out to half time, but this should be the title. Wabi Kazri whips it in, but Courtois will catch it. And hopefully we can get a couple of goals on the board now. Build that confidence going into the game, Old Trafford. Sorry, at the bridge against United. Asensio out to Willian. Looking for a way forward. Asensio now. Catamo wins it. Here's Matic. Willian. Conte nicks it. Cut out by Zuma. Azpilicueta now. Matic trying to move forward here. Ake. What more? Doesn't manage to hold it. Here's Willian. Into Asensio. Asensio to Matic. Matic to Conte. Round to Werner. Musonda got an overlap. Azpilicueta uses it. He drives it across the goalkeeper for 3. And it's a great goal there. Nice finish. 4th goal of the season actually for the wing back. Can't complain about that. And it looks now like a comfortable title party for us. Winning it at home against Sunderland. I'm actually pleased. Man United won 4-0 at Goodison Park. Of course, if they failed to win that, that would have secured the title off camera. So I'm pleased that we did manage to win the title on our own terms, on our own ground. And it looks like the game's going to be seen out at 3-0. Asensio's injured. Damn it. That's what we did not need. 3-0 victory at home has secured the title, but Asensio pulled hamstring, which is not a short-term injury. That's a couple of weeks at least. Chelsea complete treble. What else did we win? Oh, we won the EFL Cup and won the Community Shield, I suppose. Don't really count that as a treble. So double so far. 2 weeks for Asensio, yep. Which unfortunately I believe means he will definitely miss the Champions League semi-final against United. So we're going to have to go with someone else in behind there. Perhaps you go with Hazard in behind, but then who takes up the left? Maybe Werner gets a shot on the left, but I don't know, it's a bit iffy. Unless Fabregas takes Asensio's spot. Could be a shout. Yeah, let's work attacking set pieces against United. That's what we actually tried against them at Old Trafford. It didn't work. Such a double header against United now. They're coming to us, then we go to Old Trafford again, but I'm not overly concerned about going to Old Trafford in the league. Don't really care. They can beat us 10-0 for all I care, as long as we put them out of the Champions League here. So Asensio, of course, out. Chalobah can come onto the bench, and Fabregas will take the position in there. Charlie Muzonda looking a little bit tired, but you know, he's been playing so well recently. We're going to have to bring him on. Okay, so they're going pretty defensive here, United. Tell the guys to pick up where they left off. I'm going to encourage them to show some passion today. That's what's going to beat United for us. Make sure we get stuck in. They've got some good tenacious players like Nainggolan and Pogba in there. Azpilicueta, nice. Don't get booked. Warning, good. I was a little worried he was going to end up in the book there. As we give away a free kick in the first minute to Man United. 12 minutes gone now. Chance to get a goal. Mizonda's whipped it in. It's headed away though. Rashford will pick it up, and we're in a bit of danger now if we don't make sure he doesn't advance further. Oh, and he's done Zuma. Zuma then wins it, but it will break for Shaw, who can easily play it forward for Mata. Shaw now to Mata. Could return it to Shaw. Oh, Azpilicueta. Ah. Well, without sounding too defeatist, I suspect that is that. Lindelhoff now throws it to Muzonda. Alonso will need to score this. Alonso does score it. 3-2 on aggregate. One more goal would put us through. But considering we are down to 10 men, I do not expect anything more. I expect that's probably a fluke. And here come United. Muzonda now running forward for us as we pinch it. Lewandowski now. Isolated though without the attacking midfielder. Popped forward to Rashford. We all run past him without putting in a challenge. Good block there. Conte can't beat Pogba to it though. Here's Nainggolan. Nainggolan for Rashford. Cuts in. Shoots deflected. Courtois does just about manage to keep it out though. If we can get to half time at 1-0, I wouldn't complain. It gives us a chance. This would be probably the greatest result in the save. Oh, in fact, it would easily be the greatest result in the save if we could manage to somehow get through with 10 men. A relatively dull game so far, which certainly works in our favour, having 10 men. Let's tell them we owe Man United, I guess. Lewandowski and Hazard have been pretty poor, but kind of expected at this point. Let's take Muzonda off for Willian. Muzonda looking a little tired. I'm going to have to tell them to push forward. We've got 45 minutes to score a goal. We might get caught, but it's kind of what we need to do. So what I'm hoping that does is they hold the general shape, but when we have a chance to get forward, we absolutely flood forward. And we now have Free kick. Question is, if we score, what do we do? Do we stick to the same, or do we absolutely shut up shop? So Willian to whip this in. Come on, penalty. Give me a penalty. It's Zuma, and it's in. And somehow, Kurt Zuma has nodded it over David De Gea, who was in absolute no man's land. Now we're going to tell them to tighten up. I still think Man United will score. I don't see how we can stop them with 10 men. They've went to a 4-2-3-1 now. Here's the corner. Mata whips it. Courtois comes and doesn't get, but it does come back to him in the end. Ooh. Ander Herrera on for Paul Pogba. Let's go more defensively now, just tell them to concentrate, keep the heads. We get to 10 minutes, I'm going to bring on Werner and tell them to clear it to the flanks. Conte now, Matic, ball to Lindelof. So isolated though, everyone. Willian coming, can he find Lewandowski? Chance, and he scores! Unbelievable. Robert Lewandowski. Actually, let's make sure we treat Timo Werner as a winger. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I still expect them to probably score, take us to extra time and then beat us there. Mkhitaryan in, it's deflected through to Valencia, and there we go. That did not take long at all. Antonio Valencia makes it 3-1. And it'll go to extra time. Telling them I'm very happy with how this is going. Did not expect to get this far. 13th minute we went down to 10 men. Man United statistically being the better side today, of course you would imagine that. But had a hell of a performance to get this far. I would not complain about dragging it to penalties if we can do that. Willian looks to get forward. Inside to Matic. To Lewandowski, who was offside. 15 minutes remaining. The players look absolutely dead in their feet. Timo Werner in the book. Going into the last couple of minutes, we have a free kick. Alonso floats it in. Penalty! Chris Smalling gives away the penalty on David Luiz. I swear to God, David Luiz better score this. Come on, man. If you miss this, I swear to God. David Luiz scores! This is insane. 2 minutes left. Of course, if United score, it puts us out on away goals and absolutely breaks our hearts, but that is almost unbelievable. Let's drop everybody back that we could conceivably drop back. Contain, yep, highly structured, deeper, play safer, clear it. Yeah, let's just do this. Oh no. They're going to score. Nainggolan hits it forward, away by Lindelof. Kante now, Matic. Forward to Lewandowski. Alonso, come on. Werner. Not a good ball when you're trying to maintain possession. Smalling to Valencia. Forward, come on, there's Zuma. Matic, Werner, Lewandowski. Just shoot. He shoots and it goes well wide. Oof. We've got about a minute left to go. De Gea taking the goal kick. I wonder if it's showing us this just for suspense or if something's going to happen. Oh, it's away. Come on. Man United corner, right at the death. Mata in. Courtois claims. Come on, that's got to be it. Come on. Kick it in the whistle. Kicks it. Final whistle. That is unbelievable. Marcos Alonso, man of the match, and I absolutely cannot believe that happened. That was unfathomable when Azpilicueta gets sent off at 0-0. Incredible. Azpilicueta will miss the match, sadly, but Lindelof will come in. And that's us in the Champions League final. Won the cup, won the league and made the Champions League final. An absolutely incredible episode. Easily the best performance of the save. Probably one of the best performances I've ever seen. Beautiful. If you've liked this episode, and how can you not have liked this episode, then please drop down below and leave a like. Absolutely sensational, and I'm starting to believe that the quadruple is on. Well, we've won the league, we've won the EFL Cup, we're in the final of the Champions League, and we're in the final of the FA Cup. Spurs and presumably Bayern Munich, who have a 2-0 lead from their first game, stand between us and immortality, pretty much. So I'll see you next time when we have a little bit of lull in the action with the Premier League, which is already sewn up. We go to Old Trafford, playing for pride, and we host Everton, looking to put some goals on the board, get some confidence, going into the real games of the season.